Yesterday's state budget announcement has revived calls for greater protection of public sector jobs. With regional Crown land employees already facing the axe, there's concern more job losses are on the way.
The New South Wales public service sector is facing thousands of job losses, with a tough economic climate to blame. Critics now fear the worst after yesterday's budget failed to provide answers.
It's a disaster, really. I mean, we lost 5,000 positions in the last budget. Now they're paying 10,000.
Yesterday, member for Tamworth Kevin Anderson conceded the sector will suffer as the state government attempts to overcome its financial woes.
There is going to be some pain, there's no doubt about that in the public sector. We're going to see some middle management looking at restructuring some departments.
The local MP says the details will be fleshed out over the coming weeks, while Mr Mears warns frontline staff will be among the first to face the chopping block.
They're hiding something from the restructures that we've seen even in the last couple of weeks. It's certainly not middle management that's going, it's people at the bottom end.
Just last week, the region's Crown land employees were given a major shake-up, with many forced to relocate, while others faced redundancy.
They've just been through a restructure. I think they lost just over 100 jobs not all that long ago. They've just been dumped with another restructure. The budget doesn't exempt them any more than any other departments.
Now, Mr Mears is calling on the Tamworth MP to fight for the public sector.
Now, Kevin Anderson's asked me to go to bat for the people, which I will gladly do. I can't change it. Kevin and the Nationals can. Now, they really do need to stand on their own 2 feet and say enough's enough.
Simone Cameron, NBN News.
According to local real estate agents, Armidale is experiencing a significant downturn in property sales. But it's hoped yesterday's announcement of a boost to the first homeowners grant will create an influx of investors.
The $15,000 grant for first homeowners buying a new dwelling could be the economic boost Armidale needs.
When you look at that, you will see an influx of people move out of places like Sydney because a new property in a regional area is going to be far cheaper than buying a new property somewhere in Sydney.
Despite strong economic growth in the region, sales figures are significantly down on previous years. In the first quarter of last year, 149 local properties were sold, but this year the figure is just 100.
It's more so that there's an abundance of stock at the moment, and so there's more choice for buyers. They're seeing that. They feel that they've got time because there's no incentives for them to have a deadline to buy.
Low sales figures haven't significantly impacted the median price of real estate, though. It's remained at about $320,000. Rex Harper of Century 21 says there's a lack of confidence among buyers, but it's actually an ideal time to get into the market.
And we're seeing the investing market, people from outside of Armidale looking at the town again, and they're looking at the rent return and the price at which you can buy, that it's a very, very good return on their money.
In Armidale, Lauren Kelly, NBN News.
The family of slain policeman David Rickson were in Tamworth local court today as the man charged with his murder appeared via audio-visual link. Michael Allen Jacobs showed little emotion as the matter was adjourned until August 1. Senior Constable Rickson's wife and stepdaughter were in the public gallery as Jacobs' co-accused also faced court. James Strudwick's conditional bail was extended while Sharon Strudwick was refused bail. The mother and son are both charged with being accessories after the fact.
8 of Tamworth's controversial English oak trees on King George Avenue were removed today. Tamworth Regional Council decided the health of the trees was in severe decline and they were unable to be saved.
They're beyond repair and they need to come out for safety reasons and the proper management of the trees. We've got an independent consultant who's come in and had a look at the trees as well and has confirmed that the 8 trees need to come out.
Around 40 trees along the street were facing the chop to make way for the Peel River Estate development. All salvaged timber from today's removal was donated to the Tamworth Men's Shed and the Craft Centre.
Keys for the multi-purpose service at Werris Creek were handed over today. Worth more than $11 million, the medical facility will be officially opened to the public early next month.
After many years of campaigning, Keith Moore finally has the multi-purpose service for which he has fought so hard.
Well, words cannot explain. It's I just walk through again, and every time I go through I get very emotional.
The Werris Creek local sprung into action amid concerns the old facility was past its use-by date.
February 1943 the first patients went into the old hospital, and they've been looked after ever since, and it's been great. It'd be sad to see it go, but this is so much better.
The building, worth more than $11 million, features 4 acute and 12 residential aged care beds, as well as a first aid treatment service. Hunter New England Health is confident the MPS will improve health services delivered locally.
We're hoping that by having a brand new purpose-built facility, not only will it attract medical professionals, but greater allied health services, and also a whole range of health services being able to be provided out of this wonderful new facility.
Today, Keith was all smiles as his hard work paid off.
I'm just so pleased that we're at this stage, and looking forward to the 7th of July so that the public can have a look through.
In Werris Creek, Sally Rafferty, NBN News.